Tony's Topics. What's happening, folks? My name's Tony. Welcome to Tony's Topics. This is my overall general movie review. 3 movies that I've seen recently that I just want to talk about. Number 1, Live, Die, Repeat. Yeah, I know I'm latest, right, on DVD, but yeah, I finally got around to seeing it. Number 2, Nightcrawler. Number 3, Equalizer. Okay, so let's start off with Live, Die, Repeat. Basically, it's more or less a sci-fi Groundhog's Day where the guy keeps living the exact same day over and over again until he gets it right. Throw in Tom Cruise and make the aliens really fast. It was a pretty good movie overall. Nice comedic scenes to it. Kind of had a little bit of an Aliens feel to it. Except in some parts the aliens were just so... And again, the aliens, the one thing that I saw with the physics was that the aliens were so fast in this movie that I just didn't see human beings responding fast enough. Like, there's a scene where Tom Cruise dives in some water, and at the speed that the alien is moving, he should have caught him. There's no way Tom Cruise should have been able to make the distance that he made. And this is so simple, and filmmakers need to really fix this problem because a lot of times they don't just plan out the physics. Look, if the thing chasing this person is fast, then this, if this thing is faster, if this thing chasing this person is faster than this person, then what you need to do is give this person a really big head start. But instead, they don't do that. One scene, they're almost like this, and then the next scene, there's this huge gap. And so I'm like, okay. But anyway, so overall, it's kind of, Groundhog's Day, put in sci-fi and aliens, nice kind of funny flick. Nice flick, I mean, I didn't see any real downsides to it. Even had a little, love relationship twist to it. Nice movie overall. Okay, next up, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, I don't know, you could almost call this movie like a documentary of how somebody goes about filming the news. So this guy goes out, buys himself a camera. He's kind of just struggling to get along, can't get a job. So he decides to go buy a camera because he sees somebody filming an accident scene. He goes and buys a camera, and next thing you know, he starts selling footage to the local news station, which is struggling for good, stories anyway. So, he's willing to get in there and film all the gross stuff. And, his morality is, easily compromised because the guy has no problem moving bodies to get better shots, in camera angles. In the end, it's kind of a rags to riches story where he starts out just this poor guy, stealing people's copper pipes or, their fences or whatever. And next thing you know, by the end of the movie, he's built up a little company. It is okay. Honestly, the most interesting thing to me in the movie was the car. The car, I don't know what was that, a Ford Mustang or something like that? He's driving this hot car that he eventually invests in, but it kind of almost had a little bit of a feel of the Fast and the Furious to it. Because otherwise, as far as he was as a character, he didn't kill anybody. I mean, he cut somebody's brakes. Yeah, that's bad. And even at the end where you think he's going to kill this guy he's working with, he just more or less sets that guy up to be killed, but he doesn't officially do the job himself. So, is he vindictive? Sure. Is he driven? Sure. But is it like, oh, wow, that guy was a psychopath? I don't know. When I go to the movies, I go to see something extreme. And, what's his name? Jake Gyllenhaal? His character just wasn't that extreme in the movie. The guy was someone with a compromisable character, morality, but as far as just being super duper evil or, I don't know, it was almost not that far from really being a documentary, maybe a true life story of how somebody built themselves up into having their own news company. Finally, the last movie, The Equalizer. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's like somebody said, hey, the worst place to get trapped at night would be Home Depot with a serial killer in there hunting you down. And somebody else said, why would that be so bad? Do you know how many tools are in Home Depot? Wow, what if he cut you with the hacksaw, or he killed you with a drill bit, or he got one of those, I don't know, one of those plows for, gardening, and he stuck you in the neck with that. That would be a great movie. And so another guy's like, yeah, that'd be a great movie. Let's take it to the studio. And the studio's like, okay, yeah, that would be a wonderful movie. Killing people in Home Depot. But wait. I think we need more story. Okay, We'll make the character a former CIA agent. That's why he's got all these killer moves, and he can take on 20 guys by himself, single-handedly, without a gun. That sounds good. But, okay, why would these guys be trying to chase that guy? They're mafia guys. The mafia's always into something. But why would the mafia want to kill somebody who's working at Home Depot, even if he is an ex-CIA agent? Out of revenge? Nah, it's been done too much. Oh, there's a girl. There's a girl involved. Okay, the Home Depot guy, he loves this girl, and she's a prostitute, but he has so much care and concern for her. We'll make her really young, really young. So he cares for her like a father figure, and so he's willing to take on the mafia to get her free. Okay, okay. I think there's a story right there. Okay. And, we need one more thing. Oh, we'll put Denzel Washington into it. All right. So, honestly, let's play the movie from the front, because that's how I think how this movie was actually created. From the front end, you see this decent storyline with Denzel Washington, who you really don't know his background at all. You just see that he's this normal guy working at Home Depot who drinks coffee at 2 a.m. in the morning so he can meet this special someone. There's no love interest, though, with the girl because, you know, Denzel Washington looks like he's in his, you know, late 40s, early 50s, and the girl doesn't look too many years past 15. So, you know, there's no love interest on that aspect. Of course, Denzel's going to be Denzel Washington and give credibility to whatever he's acting in. But this one, Murder at Home Depot? Murder at Home Depot? They might say that millions and millions of scripts are sent to Hollywood every year, but with the amount of great movies that come out to the amount of average, okay, or man, I wish I had my I'm not even going to say $7.50. I wish I had my $10 back. Like a great movie is what, 1 in 10 nowadays? If that? That's just my take on it. Murder at Home Depot. Thanks for watching Tony's Topics.